That's a big boog.
What the heck are you doing?
There's a big boo.
Hey, GPTV!
What?
I found boog.
You call that a bug? Give it to me.
Oh!
It's not a bug. Ah! It's a bug! Ah! Oh God! I don't want any funny business, man, but when you keep bringing bugs around me like this, I may just have to go nuts! Go bonkers on you with this thing! You know I don't like bugs, man! You can't keep doing this! Man, it makes me go! It makes me go. Ooh.
ShinRobjira.
Today we're going to be talking about the Bandai Toho Kaiju series Megaguirus theater exclusive version. The Bandai Toho Kaiju series was the second section series from Bandai, just so y'all know, and I got this lovely little demon buzz off of Mandarake for one heck of a price. And up first, as we always do, let's take a look at this tag. Megaguirus' tag is pretty basic. In fact, it is just a one-sided tag, as you can see, and if it feels like you've seen this particular tag before, it's probably because you own a theater exclusive, or because my Godzilla 2000 theater exclusive from Godzilla vs. Megaguirus has the exact same tag, only this one's gold and has the sticker on it. As you can see, this one's more of a tealish blue. So, as we always do, let's double sleeve this tag since it is an exclusive to something. Protective Seal 1, and there we have Protective Seal 2. Since we're already back here, we might as well take a look at the paint in detail on the back of the figure. And hoo boy! No paint, silver paint, metallic blue paint fading into a red paint. It is fantastic. Look at all that amazing little line work going on there. This is just a wing and it's friggin' killing it. I especially love the detail on the wing that's moving into the body over here. I think that's really, really cool looking. The detail on the body over here is very sharp and very jagged, and I'm really loving that mixture of the metallic blue and the deep, solid reds over here. Thankfully, such beautiful things will be continued to the other side of the body and to the other wing as well. Just fantastic looking detail, a lovely cool paint scheme, and even though it's not the screen accurate color scheme that Megaguirus had, I still feel this color scheme like really fits her. Very alien. And very cool overall. Heck, there's even detail at the tip of the tail over here as well. Even on them booty claws. Booty Claws! The guy who comes down your chimney and gives you a new butt. On the underside of the tail, we have more fantastic detail, this time outfitted with a very metallic silver. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. It makes me a little uncomfortable because this is Big Boog. The underside of the belly, though. It's detailed, but not as detailed as the rest of the figure, and I imagine that's solely just because, well, you know, we got copyright over here. And when taking a look at the underside of the wing, they are mostly going to be unpainted, save for the silver membranes on them, on both sides, of course. And now we can take a look at these disgusting little leggies. Meggy has legs for days, and they are beautifully detailed, and one thing that I love about them the most is how they are tipped off with a very vibrant red. Oh yes, beautifully detailed, interestingly painted, and it's just very, very eye-catching. Something about a thick metallic silver paint really does have the details just a-poppin'. As for the paint on these nails, though, some of them aren't painted on the bottom, while some of them are. I think that's mostly an unintentional bit, but for the most part, these little leggies on Meggy do be looking really, really good. Genuinely, I'm surprised the legs were even separate from the figure at all. I have a feeling if the movie Monster series were to remake this figure, they would just be fused to the underside of her belly, the thorax. But anyway, let's talk about what's in front of our eyes. Magnificent detail, silver paint, just bringing forth all of the amazing bumps, grooves, ripples, and all that insectoid stuff. And the demon crab claws. Very, very nice, and I love the highlight of this reddish pink in here. I imagine it's just red, but it wasn't as plied as heavily as the little toes over here, so it does come off somewhat pink, but you know what? It works. What works even more are the pinkish red highlights on the top of the demon crab buzz claws. That just looks cool, man! And again, the detail on these is magnificent. The demon crab buzz claws kind of look like Ridley from Metroid Fusion, without the death metal scream. And as you can see on this Demon Buzz Buzz Crab Claw over here, we have a little bit more red than on the other one. They are still highlighted at the tips as such, but this one definitely got more. Yeah, it's just a paint scheme, but headcanon applied, it does look like Megaguirus was chopping off limbs with these things. Sure, blood doesn't dry pink, but Utada Hikaru would like to argue. The top of Megaguirus' head, just like the rest of her body, is whimsically detailed and outfitted with that deep, dark, reddish-orange color. And when it comes to her shoulders and neck area, they too will be outfitted with the very Final Wars Gigan-esque metallic blue. She's even got some very piercing red eyes with some detail on them as well. If I had to place a gripe with this figure, I would say maybe they should have painted the teeth silver or red or something, because the all-black extremities does kind of get lost in just the mouth in general. Yeah, it's discernible, but this definitely could have looked even better with a little bit more paint on it. But overall, though, I have to praise Bandai for the color scheme they gave old Meggy over here. If you're gonna go crazy with a monster like Megaguirus, you really do have to give her a very fierce paint job. And for the most part, I feel that was beautifully done. Absolutely so. I am going to give Demon Buzz Buzz Crab Godzilla Hybrid Thingamabob a solid star in terms of paint and in detail. Yeah, the mouth is definitely lacking, but the overall picture, the overall presence of this figure is entirely met and feels wholly realized with a wild paint job such as this. And just as a short little notice here, I have no idea where this paint scheme came from. Originally, I thought it might have been from concept art, but when looking at the Godzilla vs. Megaguirus concept art that I could actually find, this color scheme never really showed up, so I guess it was just a random shot out of nowhere. Which I personally don't mind. It's just when it comes to the Godzilla variant, I feel this getup for Godzilla makes a little bit more sense, mainly because, you know, atomic breath. I mean, yeah, realistically, it probably would have been more of a reddish orange than just a very deep and vibrant metallic orange, but, you know, it kinda makes sense. Not really, no, but you understand what I'm getting at, right? And now it is time for articulation. The tail back here can move from side to side, but if you do this, you will be able to fully rotate the tail all the way around. You just gotta be careful. Some of these spikes do seem prone to paint rub off. As you can hopefully see here at the base of the thorn horn spike thing. That is just how the figure came. That's not my fault. When it comes to the wings, they can move, but I have a feeling it's just because they're separate pieces from the mold, not really intended to move, but there is movement. I don't think they really stay that much, but yeah. Meggy's legs can move as well. They can actually move all the way around, but I am not going to risk scraping off any paint in terms of just trying to show you the range of movement these things have. They can move up, they can move down, they can be posed like so, making it look like she has a friggin' biomechanical undercarriage under her, and that's pretty much it. And when it comes to the demon crab claws up front, they too can move all the way around. In all honesty, I kind of wish these weren't at an angle like they are. I kind of wish they were a little bit more straight out. You know, you have them like this, it looks normal, but you have them like this, and Megaguirus kind of looks a little passive or something to that degree. I don't know what I'm saying. And unfortunately, there will be nothing at the head as it is glue sealed. I initially thought the head could move simply because it is kind of glued in at an angle, sorta. And you can, in fact, see a seam over here. But overall, though, I am going to give Demon Crab Buzz Buzz Godzilla Energy Hybrid Bug Thing Queen whatever a solid star in terms of articulation, and that is mostly because of these legs. They definitely aid in helping Megaguirus have some shelf presence beyond just the fact that she is metallic. And if the current day Movie Monster series does re-release Megaguirus or does a new mold for her, I'm really hoping that these are actually separate from the mold and articulatable. Articulated. There we go. Not articulatable. It's not a real word. But before we end this video off, let's take a look at what this figure came with. Because it came with something. Theater-exclusive Megaguirus actually came in a box, and there really isn't too much to show off with the box aside from this and the Godzilla sticker on the front. I really don't want this close to my face because there are stains all over this thing. They look like water stains, but you can never be too sure nowadays. Small, medium, large, and all related bits. I'm gonna give this lovely Demon Buzz Buzz 3 solid stars. As one of the final offerings from the Bandai Toho Kaiju series, I think Queen Meggy over here sent the line off with a bang. Wild colors and vivid details with an awesome alternative color scheme. It even came with a box! It's awesome! I am hoping to eventually nab the blister pack that came with that exclusive Godzilla, Megaguirus, and all the little Meganula? McNougat? But whether I manage to attain that first or the movie monster series does something first is yet to be seen. I have been ShinRobjira. I do so hope you enjoyed. Thank you to all of you for watching. Thank you to my lovely patrons for becoming patrons. And until the next time, whatever the heck I'm talking about, because I have so much stuff coming in, I will see you all then and there. Glakvun dan ichtenprum. That means, can you pass the mac and cheese? Peace out, everybody.